MadeFamousTV.
So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Man, you must have been doing something right to have your record stolen from you. Saying Collipark, like Mr. Collipark, stole your record Wobble.
Mr. Collipark.
Have you
Yep. We
did
went
you
to,
have any?
matter of fact, we went to the Ozone. We went to the Ozone Magazine Awards at the time when the Ozone was popping out. Like, we really stayed on the road back in the days. Like, my brother, like, that's how we know everything is a scam now. Like, if you go to Atlanta and do all, I mean, no disrespect to the A, but if you go to these little showcases and stuff, man, that stuff all about money. It's all about taking money from you, see how much you're going to invest in yourself, and nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? We went to all at the Chorus Days retreat. We went out, man. We don't went to so many conferences like back in the days. My brother and my other OG Huggy B, like, we went to they don't went to so many of them things, bro. And it ain't nothing but it ain't been nothing but a failure. And my brother had bread, like he was breaded up at a time of his life, and my homeboy at the same time, and like it just, you know, when we start realizing what life was all about, you know what I'm saying, the gamble of the game, it was just, you know, I guess it tired them out, you know what I'm saying? So we just stayed local with it, and we're going to just do our best at the crib. So, you know, I was doing a lot of shows, you know, doing a lot of, you know what I'm saying, networking, and still, I met Troy L. Troy L.
Oh yeah.
Actually, a shout out on my mixtape, team president. And a lot of people didn't know who Troy L was at the time, which, you know, he was just breaking out at any time anyway, but he actually gave me a shout out on my mixtape. Excuse me. But it was like, man, to me that was the best time for music. Like now I just feel like it's just so watered down. It's watered down. But I had fun with it. Like me and DJ Tony H, we talk about it so much. Like the scene for Mississippi, and like what's wrong with the scene of Mississippi. And what's wrong with the scene of Mississippi is artists just in competition with each other, man.
Yeah.
We sit here and compete with each other when we supposed to be competing with the Migos and people that done made it. You know what I'm saying? Rappers that, you know, that's on. Like, why we in competition with each other? You know what I'm saying? Or why we killing each other to be where we at? Like, want to be the man because you mad because he in a better position than you is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's crazy. You find that in a lot of places there's like this crab in the barrel mentality. You know, like you say, everybody want to be the first one to make it. They want to be the big homie. But how are you able to garner as much attention and success as you're able to, being in a place where you feel like sometimes you're in competition with other up and comers?
wow, that's a good question. I feel like the internet sources is so powerful where the streets don't even vibe. A lot of people say CDs don't sell. CDs actually do still sell.
Okay.
But it's the internet, the power of the internet, man. If I get on the internet right now and prime example, glue. I get on there and I throw some glue on my head, I'm stupid. That's gonna make people laugh. That's gonna make people, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have people write stupid comments, but guess what it's doing? It's bringing attention to you.
Right.
Oh, he stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the internet is made to be a character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you want to know, you guys still, if you stuck on stupid, you're gonna have to keep being stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of people doing that route, which I ain't grow up in that era. I was really raised off principles of the game. You know what I'm saying? So it just, I don't know. It just I constantly talk to my brother. I talk to my wife, and we be like trying to come up with stuff. Like we sit here and actually literally think about stuff just to come up with to be, you know what I'm saying? That great. How trauma can really, you know what I'm saying, go back to where he used to be, or, you know, because my name rings. Like my name
Mm-hmm.
ring in my city. Like everybody
Okay.
know who I am. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I was watching another interview with another local artist. His name Booby.
Okay.
He said, It's scary being a public figure back home." And it really
Okay.
is, because everybody don't know you by your government. So everybody
Mm-hmm.
calling you Trump, Trump. Everywhere you go, you don't even know these people. That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know
Okay.
what they plot. You don't know what they plot is towards you. They calling you Trump. You like, what's going on? Man, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't go to everybody's studios. That's one thing
Mm-hmm.
I don't do. I don't go to
Okay.
everybody's studio. I record at one of, you gotta go to the studio I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It's just all about the way you move. I feel like that's the answer to that. It's all about the way you move and, be firm with it. Like stand
Yeah.
on it.
You know,
So
I'm listening to you. You know what I'm saying? And I know you said you were like, 30. And I
yeah.
hear so much OG in you. Like I hear so much wisdom. I can definitely tell that, you've been through a lot in this game. And,
Mm,
with they try to say hip hop is a young man or a young woman sport, but sometimes it seems like it's meant for artists to kind of break out when they've matured more because you've
right.
experienced so much and you've seen so much. So you're not just going for anything. No, I'm not going to sign your bad contract now that I'm 30. You probably could have got me when I was 18 or 19.
Yeah. And
So,
I done been offered a contract. Like I done post that many times on Facebook too. And I try to tell artists like, man, you gotta read that paperwork.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Somebody offered me a 60-40 situation. I'm saying like y'all ain't doing nothing. You just the distribution. I'm
mm-hmm.
basically putting all the bread behind this situation. And this was when I was 18. This was
Oh,
when I was
okay.
18. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the Wobble was blowing up at the time. I was popping on WGCI in Chicago.
Okay.
I met Jeremiah before he got his record deal, Mr. Birthday Six. Like
Yeah.
I seen how he took off. Like I
Mm-hmm.
seen I was in the same studio he was in. We was getting ready to work on the record till he got that call to come to Miami, leave Chicago to come to Miami to sign that deal with Def Jam. Like it was crazy that night. Like he left at 3:00 in the morning to Miami. He shot the video in like 2 days, and next thing you know, they threw it on 106 and Park.
Wow,
That's how crazy.
you didn't keep a relationship with him and
See what
discuss.
it was.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, my publicist, because I was fooling with the manager, which he was A&R Universal Republic at the time,
Okay.
Lamont, Lamont, Lamont Jean, something like that.
Okay.
We was all in the studio because at that time Cash Camp was popping out. Crank That Yank, time for me, Crank
Mm-hmm.
That Yank. The
Mm-hmm.
boys that did the dance for Soldier Boy,
Yep.
you
Mm-hmm.
and them boys was taking off, and like I already knew they was gonna break up because they was making all type of money. When I say these guys were making money, Cash Camp was making so much money, which I was
Mm.
making money too because I was on promotional tours with them with my record,
Okay.
and like them jokers was like making $5,000 a show. They were getting like 1,000 a piece, they were five of them. So
Right.
they were making like they was just on the road. They was steady on the road. Even if it was just to go do the Crank the Yank, they got paid $5,000. Like they were just getting paid. So
Yeah.
and I just seen they spent money a lot. They weren't saving nothing. Me over there on the other hand, I done racked up 60 bands, and I'm living in Gary, Indiana. I'm living in Gary, Indiana, in the Lakeshore Dunes in Gary, Indiana. No cap. I had 60 bands on me.
Gary.
Gary,
Yeah, he
Indiana. I
said
was staying,
Gary, Indiana ain't no joke now. You
but I had people. that was from Chicago. That
okay.
my sister, her husband, he was from Chicago. So I was walking light. Don't get it twisted. I met some DJs. Uh, I ended up meeting some DJs on the east side of Chicago in the Wild Hunteds.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Spin, DJ Gantman, DJ Rashad. They do all that juke music. Chicago known for juke music.
Mm-hmm.
And like, and it was just different. Like I end up doing another single called The Wiggle. Right. it was the Wobble, then I did the Wiggle. You know what I'm saying? And like it didn't work out for me. You know how they always say you got to make another record bigger than that first one. And like, you know, that's when I started. Like after the whole Collipark, it was kind of hard to shake back from there. So I took like 2 years off. Okay. So when I came back in 2011, I told my brother, I said, bro, everything I rap on, I'm gonna go hard on. And I said they finna know us even more. And tell me why ever since 2011, I've been pressure.
Yeah.
I've been pressure. I can imagine,
because the